A shared mailbox in Microsoft 365 is a shared entry point for email messages that go into a shared repository where then multiple users can go and access and then act upon that email. It is a great collaboration tool that has been around since the days of Exchange Server on-prem. Microsoft 365 provides the ability to create and manage share mailboxes through this interface here under Teams and Groups menu. I'm going to click here on Shared Mailboxes, and I see that I have existing shared mailboxes. Now, a shared mailbox is really a component that lives inside of Exchange Online. It is really purely for email only. It does not create or have access to a specific team or any of the other collaborators tools that are part of Microsoft 365. It's really designed for email purposes. So if I want to create a shared mailbox for multiple users to use for maybe resumes or to use for a project where then multiple users can go and respond to the emails of that project, or a lot of organizations use shared mailboxes for help desks where they can create a help desk mailbox where all emails would go into that mailbox. And then multiple users have permissions and access to that shared mailbox. So I'm going to click here, add a shared mailbox, and I'm going to give it a name. And so let me give you the example of a help desk. I'm actually going to create that help desk mailbox. It validates whether or not there is already a mailbox that uses that alias inside of my organization, which it does not. I'm going to click Save Change and it is now creating a shared mailbox now. If you'll remember for when we talked about the user accounts and how each user must have a license in order to have an Exchange mailbox, actually shared mailboxes do not require a license. So these are essentially free of cost for you. All of the users now from your organizations that do have access to email that have a license can be added as members of your shared mailbox. So all I would have to do here is click on Add Member to Shared Mailbox and then I can add members and then those members, those users would automatically see that mailbox in Outlook if they're using a newer version of Outlook. So Outlook 365 today is the version of Outlook that is used for Microsoft 365 clients. That version of Outlook will automatically have that mailbox added into their Outlook profile using the auto-discover mechanism. So that mailbox will be there. Those users will be able to click on that mailbox, view the components of that mailbox, and then reply to emails that were sent to that mailbox. There are other properties that I can configure for this shared mailbox. If I click on it after I've created it, I have multiple options here, such as automatic forwarding for example, or automatic replies. I have many manage mailbox permissions as well. Those permissions are specific for send on behalf of and send as, basically specifying who has the permission to send emails out. As the help desk mailbox, who has the permission to send an email on behalf of the help desk mailbox. It's a setting in Exchange Online which allows you to impersonate the mailbox and send an email out to another recipient using help desk as the from address so that people who receive an email from yourself will think that that email is actually coming from the help desk mailbox and that is the send as permission. Send on behalf of is exactly the same thing, except they'll know that it's you sending on behalf of the help desk mailbox. So lots of options that you can configure for the shared mailbox. If you have groups that need to collaborate with the same emails, I suggest you create shared mailboxes.